going to start again. I'm Sam Straub, parenting coach and owner of Teen Savvy Coaching. And this is session 3 of the summer series, where I am offering a weekly parenting video to help you parent your teens and tweens. And today's video is on helping you understand the components necessary for teens to be set up to take the healthy kind of risks. We know that adolescence is a time notoriously when teens take more risks, and oftentimes those risks are, they have a bad rap, right, for being dangerous or ill-considered, but this is also a time when teens can take the good kind of risks. So we're going to talk today about the components that need to be in place for teens to put themselves out there, to set themselves up to take the kind of chances that result in growth or opportunity, which is what we want. Right? That's what leads kids to explore their world in a good way rather than stay kind of harnessed into a corner for whatever kind of internal or external pressures that they're facing. So here goes. Ingredient number 1, teens need self-efficacy. That is a feeling that they can do it, that if they put their effort into something, the chances are that they'll be able to pull it off. They don't have to have encountered that same challenge before, but they have to have this sense that they are capable of pulling off something new. And so how do they get that sense of self-efficacy? Well, it's from trying challenging things. So as parents, one of the things that we can do is we can set our kids up for success in this department by leading them towards something I call small, brave things, which is doing things that put them ever so slightly out of their comfort zone on a regular basis. This is something I work with teens in my counseling office. As a school counselor, I taught this all the time. And I also teach my parent clients how to offer small, brave things to their kids. But this is things like if your child has some nerves around public speaking or speaking to strangers, have them schedule their own haircut. Right? Have them make the phone call. It's a tiny little brave thing, but that's what, so the one is self-efficacy. Kids need to feel like they can do it, and they feel like they can do it when they have done hard things in the past or things that put them ever so slightly out of their comfort zone. 2, kids need psychological safety. Now, that doesn't mean they need an entire absence of anxiety. It doesn't mean they need an absence of fear, but they need to feel like they can stay regulated, emotionally regulated in the face of whatever challenge is coming their way. And so how do you help kids retain or maintain emotional regulation? That is so much of what I work with with my parent coach in my parent coaching. I work with my parent clients around communication tools that help your child expand their ability to stay regulated in more and more and increasingly difficult situations, because teen brains fly off the handle really easily. And so the more opportunity we can give teens to deal with stress in a positive way, that helps them know that when they get into a situation that's stressful, even if the stress is positive stress, that they'll be able to, they won't crack under pressure. And finally, they need a personal investment in whatever the risk in front of them is. So sometimes parents have this brilliant idea like, hey, you should sign up for this opportunity. You should try out for that play or that team or this leadership opportunity. And kids are like, yeah, I don't really want to for whatever reason. And they might not want to because, like I said, external pressures, social concerns, a lack of self-efficacy. So they need to feel like there's something in it for them. And so another thing I work with in parent coaching is how do you communicate that kind of anticipatory guidance in a way that doesn't feel like you're preaching to your kid? And so ultimately that the child feels like taking the risk is their idea, because without buy-in, they're not going to do it. Or they might do it, but they could become emotionally overwhelmed or resentful that a parent or someone else put them up to it. So those 3 ingredients in healthy risk-taking are self-efficacy, psychological safety, and personal investment. And those are kind of big deal terms. And like I said, in parent coaching, I work with my clients on how to help develop each of those things in your teens through your communication style, through the way you structure your systems in your household, through the consequences you enforce when teens need guardrails, and the way you praise, and also the opportunities you seek to provide to your kids. If you are interested in learning more about parent coaching, you can check out my services page at teensavvycoaching.com. Open now is the Teen Savvy Parent, or the doors to the Teen Savvy Parenting Masterclass. That is a really wonderful group coaching experience that starts at the end of August of this year. It runs 12 weeks. 10 of those are live online calls. 2 weeks, you'll have a private coaching session with me. And you will leave with communication tools, understandings, attitudes to help you kind of steer your kid in the direction that you want them to go. And you'll leave with a tribe of supporters. We really build a community in the class, and I think that can't be overstated when it comes to raising teens. Sometimes our tribe of supporters go silent, or it's harder to access when our kids are older. And so I just don't think that I can overstate the importance of finding a community to help parents when they're going through this time of transition with their kid. So thank you for tuning in. I'd love to hear from you if you have any questions. If you want to hear more, please reach out. Again, you can find me at teensavvycoaching.com. You can DM me here on Facebook or Instagram at teensavvycoaching. And I hope you have an awesome day.